Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed, where we work with the energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I am laughing because the energy is Mercury in retrograde, and it is having a field day with me today. So my camera broke, not my camera, but my computer. So I'm using my camera, which I really don't know how to use, and it comes out of focus a lot. So I'm going to turn the camera down. We're going to take a look at what's going on this week for you. February 8th through the 14th. There's a lot of really positive energy. Ooh, and you have the opportunity to get some serious downloads through your crown chakra. You know, I was listening to Molly McCord, and she was talking about how she felt like this was energy that was really good for activating the third eye. And so it comes in through the crown chakra, and then you can focus it out the third eye, so your intuition will be really heightened, and I can see why. There's a lot of stuff going on. So let's turn on the camera, let's get into the week, and I'm just going to leave it down for the rest of the thing because I tried to pop it back up at the end, and the autofocus and I are not friends today, so I'm not even going to bother. Not even going to bother. So we start out with the moon in Capricorn, and that moon in Capricorn has some really nice supportive energy with what's going on over there in Taurus. We've got Uranus and Mars, that it's got this really supportive energy for sudden ideas and brainstorming and some real clear vision on that, while it's got this energy coming from the sextile of Neptune and Pisces, where it's kind of like, what are your dreams? And what are the choices that you're making around your dreams and your goals? And yes, okay. And so this is an opportunity to kind of like really focus in on how you want to make the choices for that, because we also have Mercury, even though it's in retrograde. Yay for Mercury retrograde. It is going to conjunct with the sun again. And as it's moving back over the sun, there's a chance for this real laser focus on these ideas that you're trying to come up with. Although I have to say, it might be a little fuzzy because of the retrograde, like the static or the timing or something like that. But the brainstorming, the creativity of the ideas are really going to be something you can really manifest. We also have Venus in, now she's in Aquarius. And so plans are starting to pile up in Aquarius, which is like this breath of fresh air, like rolling through all of our lives, right? And so she's talking to Saturn as she comes into conjunction with Saturn about how do we build a structure around the things that it is that we really want to build a structure around. What are things of value that we have going on here? And so there's this opportunity for that while healing, because this energy right there is in this sextile energy, which is like making a choice about how do you heal? How do we create the structure around healing a certain aspect of our life because of Chiron over in Aries. And so there's just this opportunity this week to do a lot of heart healing, a lot of soul searching, because on Tuesday that moon's going to move into conjunction with Pluto, and when it moves into conjunction with Pluto, it really like wants to bring in where you're going to transform your life. So you have all this energy about brainstorming and focusing and getting clear on what it is you want and having the conversations. And then that is followed up with a void of course moon, which is after a major transit, the last major transit that the moon has before it moves into another sign. It's got almost 8 hours. It's 12:22 p.m. Eastern time to 8:20 p.m. And so that's nearly 8 hours to really pull our energy in, meditate, nap, which is really nice on a Tuesday if you can get away with that. But it's also creative energy and brainstorming energy and a chance to really organize our thoughts. So I can't encourage you enough to write on paper. Put it down on paper what it is that you want to bring in. What are you trying to manifest? What is important to you? What are you going for? Make sure you write down what you're grateful for. That full moon that we just had was an opportunity to clear some space and really release some things. But if you haven't done that, then go ahead and write on the back what you want to release. But really, what are you grateful for and what are you heading for? So that moon in, oh, this is lovely. You have communications. You have communications again, there's this focus on how do you communicate to yourself and to others what it is you want. Be proud of what you have achieved through empathy and articulation. Use your position of communication to win others over. Your voice will be heard because you command attention. Apply your creativity to the job at hand. That is such perfect energy for what's going on with the planetary placements. And you have the Sage. And this is using that third eye, that crown chakra, to bring in the wisdom, the guidance of the Ascended Masters to come and help you to creatively problem solve. So life is challenging, exciting, and rewarding journey. You are here to learn from your personal experiences and to teach and inspire others. With each step and lesson, you joyfully gain wisdom, develop skills to understand yourself in the plight of others, enlighten others to pay it forward. So there's going to be you're going to find that you're only going to be able to tap into your wisdom of this lifetime, your wisdom for previous lifetimes, and also you have available to you the wisdom of others that have already crossed over. So don't forget to ask for their help and their guidance if you would like that, because there it is, ready and waiting for you. The moon is going to move into Aquarius at 8:20 p.m. on Tuesday evening. And then on Wednesday, Mercury squares off with Mars, and so there could be a little bit of angry words that come out. So try to stay in the high vibrational energy as much as possible. I feel like you will have better results, especially with this communication card here. The moon is going to then conjunct with Saturn, and then with Venus and Jupiter, and then Venus and Jupiter are really close together. They actually come into exact conjunction at 10 a.m. on Thursday. And then the moon is going to conjunct with Mercury. This is all on Wednesday. It's a very busy day for the moon. It is about how do you feel about the structures that you're trying to create around the things that you value, and how can you expand it in your life, and how can you communicate that out to others in a way that benefits everyone and moves the project forward, irregardless of what position it is that you're looking to move things forward in. You have proceed softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. So taking that time with that void of course moon, being the moon sign that you are, ruled by the moon, that is a vital opportunity for you to snag that. Usually, sometimes the void of course moon is like 3 minutes, I swear to God. And this time though, we have this beautiful, nice, expansive, yes, it's in the middle of the day, but take the time to just jot down some notes on your lunch break or in the evening when you get home, or just write down what it is you want. The seeds of intention that you plant right now are so important, because Venus conjunct Jupiter gives this the ability to expand and to really be something important and make a very large difference in your life. So you have here, don't let pride get in your way, and conclusions are within reach. It's funny because these are both full moons, and I felt the need to tell you to be willing to release something. So I think that there's going to be a need to create space in order to move forward. And so there needs to be a willingness to, Cancer, I'm a Cancer sun. I have Mercury, Venus, and North Node in Cancer. I'm very, very Cancer, and there's this need, right, to kind of hang on to things for dear life. And you have to, when I say release and let go, I feel like what you're releasing and letting go is self-protection, allowing yourself to show your soft underside, be willing to surrender into the process of being fully vulnerable in a conversation, at the same time, surrendering to the divine. If this conversation, that's what you want, great. If it doesn't, then it wasn't going to happen anyways, and you can let it go. And know that you gave what you could, you did what you could, and in the end, it wasn't the time. And so then there's a need to really kind of accept that. So this new moon that's happening at 2:05 p.m. on Thursday, that's Eastern time, is the new moon in Aquarius at 23 degrees. If you have something significant in your chart at 23 degrees, take a look at that and which house it is in, because that is going to have residual effects as other planets come across that point over the next few months. We still have Saturn that needs to cross that point in Aquarius, and then eventually Pluto is going to get there too, but that's not for, that's like 2 years away. So it takes, with a new moon, when you plant your seeds of intention, it takes like 18 months for it to come to fruition. And so the transformation may not actually happen until we get Pluto coming in contact. So it's really vital that you're very clear about what it is that you want to do. Maybe not how to get there, but what is this vision, this dream, this goal that you really want, and how to get there. So the acceptance is being willing to ask for the support and the guidance from the astral realm, from your higher self, from the spirit guides, the angels, whoever is sending you information and guidance through your crown chakra. Be open to accepting and using that gift of intuition that you have that is so amazing, right? And this is really tapping in and realizing, taking a look through the peephole about what it is that you really want to create, writing this down and focusing in on that energy. The moon is going to move into Pisces at 2:23 a.m. on Friday. And on that day, Mercury is also going to conjunct with Venus. And so there's an opportunity for beautiful heart-to-heart conversations, especially as that moon crosses and comes into conjunction with Neptune, about what your dreams, your goals are, what is of value. This is beautiful, romantic kind of energy coming in on Valentine's weekend. So there might be a real soul connection that comes in. You have take note. Oh, and you have two little otters that are playing with each other. They look all coupled up and cute. Okay, your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. Spending that time in meditation. If you can't do it during the void of course moon, do it at some point. Make an appointment with your spirit guide team that you're going to sit in meditation, whether you do it in a bath or in the morning, over the weekend. Take the time to sit quietly and just listen to what spirit is bringing for you, because they are trying to bring you some real guidance. So quieting the external noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. Speaking of external noise, I'm sorry, they are snow plowing outside. We got a little bit, like 3.5 inches that came in last night. So I was so stressed out about the whole audio visual thing. I actually went out and shoveled and cleared the snow myself, even though they do it, because I wanted to work off the energy. I was upset. Okay, so the moon, when it moves into Aries, is the growth phase. So you have to take action. You have to take some kind of action, whether it's writing it down, making a phone call, sending an email. Some action step is required toward your goal, toward your dream. I love this. You have escapists. Come home to yourself. What is this thing that you really want that is so important to you? You have the potion. Remember to practice self-love. Remember to ask for what you want. Ooh, Clover, releasing your guilt. There's what you got to let go of. Don't feel guilty because you want something special for yourself. Don't feel guilty because, you spend time on yourself. If you don't take care of you, who's going to, right? So nurture and care for yourself. And you have the evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt, unless, of course, you're taking a saltwater bath. But hey, maybe you do give yourself a nice little sugar scrub. Do something sweet for yourself. Take that time, pull your energy in and see what it is that you really want to do for yourself this week. So here we go. Fortune cookie cards, because of the new year, being the Chinese New Year with the new moon. So you have difficult times. Be on your guard against chaos of unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold. This is why you really need to tune in. This is why you need to proceed softly. This is why you need to be your wise self, paying attention, releasing what doesn't work. Pay attention to what's going on. Ask for the help and the guidance of your spirit guide team, but do not focus on that. And just don't worry about that, because what you have here is more important. You have friendship. A friend needs your help, your kindness, and excellent counsel and skills will put them back on track. Okay, I want to say you might be the friend that you need to be to yourself. Also, ask your friends for help if you need it. That friendship thing, when I saw that, I thought of you need to connect with other people. So be willing to connect. Be willing to communicate. Be willing. The Sage, right, was about offering your mentorship. So I feel like that that could be the other energy coming back the other way. So, all right, I'm going to flip the camera up on the way out here so I can say goodbye to you. But I want to thank you so much for hanging out, and I will be back in soon. I hope my computer's fixed. It's much easier that way. But you guys take really good care. I'm going to try to do the Divine Masculine Feminine readings. I'm going to see how this goes, and then I'll decide. All right, you guys take good care. Be good to yourself this week. Be sweet to yourself, and take some time to really meditate and think about what you want and then write it down. All right, you take care. We'll talk soon.